What's going on, guys? So right here, you're checking out a work in progress of a Sideshow quarter scale premium format Black Widow. It's a really fantastic piece. I mean, it's very underrated. I don't think it gets a lot of love, but you know, I really appreciate the piece, and I decided I'm gonna take it a little further and really jazz it up and hopefully knock this one out of the park. But there's a little funny story behind it. There was a guy who was selling the body only, so the head comes attached to the body. So basically I had the body and the left hand, which is that little pocket knife looking thing right there, a little switchblade. So that's all I had. I didn't have the base, I didn't have the sniper rifle, I was missing the shipping box. I did have an art box. But in a strange turn of events, I was able to find a sniper rifle from somebody else. I was able to find a base from somebody else. I was able to find a shipper box from somebody else. So from all different people, I was able to complete this statue per se. So anyway, that's an accomplishment in itself, which I think is really cool. And I had originally had plans to turn this into a different character at one point once I catch up with my clients. But because the way everything kind of fell together for me, where the cards fell, I was like, you know what? I meant to have this Black Widow statue. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to embrace it. I'm going to jazz it up, a little razzle dazzle. I'm going to make this thing look better than it did before, and I'm going to happily display it. And to any of you guys out there, who are on the fence about this, or want a Black Widow this scale in your collection, I'm telling you guys, it's a sleeper. Really, I'm not a pro Sideshow guy. I'm just giving you a fair opinion. For the price point on this compared to what else is out there. This is a very nice statue. Is it the best Black Widow out there? No. I mean, is it debatable? Sure, but I think once I jazz it up, it's going to be my favorite Black Widow, and that's what it's all about. Your own personal preference, what you think, what you like for your collection. And enough with the Voice of the Nation speech. Let's get into the next video, which will be the finished piece. Okay, guys, so what we have here is the finished Sideshow quarter scale Black Widow premium format. And I did a couple subtle changes on this, as I mentioned earlier, and one of them's coming around right there, and that would be actual icicles, kind of dripping off of the mountain peak, which just looks awesome in person, and has that clear glossy pop, but still a little bit of kind of almost like a matte finish to it, like it's like frosted. And I spent a lot of time on the base here. As you can see, it's actual textured snow now, opposed to the prior was like very smooth and just not dramatic at all. And the sculpture to the rock surface of the base was left a little to be desired, but I did what I could with that without spending too much time on this piece. I think maybe I have like an hour, maybe a little bit more time invested in it. And there you can see there's a little bit of debris poking out of the footprints in the snow. And also a spot to touch on is, it's coming around now, but her top right foot, that ankle that's closest to your right corner of the screen, she's on this declined mountain slope. So as she's stepping, you'll see the stacks, the ripples of snow actually coming downwards, like would actually happen if you stepped on an angled snowy surface. So I tried to approach this with as much realism as I could, and still stay pretty true to it. So that's basically it that I did on this guy or girl, and it came out really good. I like it, and I know that when I put it in my display, light will come behind the icicles, so you'll get to see that clear effect of it. And again, this is the exclusive, so we got the little pocket knife deal going on. And all I did on the gun was I gave it a more realistic look, weathered it, and I just wanted a little contrast there. I thought there wasn't enough before with all the black. And that's it, guys. And what I'm going to do in this is I'll back out, and I'm going to kill the light on the right so you can see some shadows and depth to the snow. So you can see it's really, you know, snowy looking. It's not really smooth anymore like it was. It has some nice ripples and effects to it. And overall, I think I saved this piece. And like I said, you know, I can't wait to get it in my collection, because this baby's mine and she ain't going nowhere. And again, as always, guys, I always appreciate the support, and more to come.
How did you do that?
With style, Petit. With style.